What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here at Not Yet Homestead. Today, we're talking duck eggs.
All right, so I had a friend reach out and ask me if I could incubate some of her duck eggs. She had some Peking ducks that passed away that she really loved, and she had some eggs from them and wanted to know if I could hatch them so they could have her babies running around their farm. So I'm going to set this incubator up again. I know when I did the chicken eggs, I did a dry incubation, but everything I'm reading, duck eggs like a little higher humidity. And because they're not mine and they're for somebody else and they're trying to carry on a duck legacy here, I'm going to run humidity with them. That way there we can have best odds of hatching. So these two here are fresh today. The rest of these she had in the refrigerator for almost a week. So, I let her know I'm not so sure about those ones. I don't know if those are going to work or not. But we're going to load them up, get some heat to them, and see what happens. All right, duck eggs are in the incubator. I don't have room for the 18 that I have. The inside ones just won't turn right, and then it kind of messes up all the outside ones if I put any on the inside. So we're going to go with 12. I got the 2 that were fresh this morning. Those are definitely in there, and then I just picked 10 other random ones from inside that had been in the fridge. So fingers crossed, hope for the best. I know ducks are a little different. I saw something that after 10 to 25 days, I got to take them out, spray them down, cool them for 20 minutes or so till they get down into the 80s for temperature. I don't know about all that. I got 10 days to do a little more research on it, but for now, here we go. We're popping these 12 eggs in the incubator. It is Monday, April 15th, and we'll check back in.
All right, here we are at day 9, so we're going to do candling for the first time on these duck eggs. As you can see here, I got about half and half where you can see the light through, which in my experience with the chicken eggs means that that's a good egg right there. We had a couple of them right out the gate. They were fridge eggs, actually, that had the half and half, which was pretty impressive considering they sat in the fridge for 7 to 8 days. We got another good egg here. Again, half and half means good things. You can see the air pocket at the bottom. Now we're gonna grab our first bad egg. You can see right through it, so you know it's not a good one. I knew it wasn't good at the time, but I figured, what the heck, we'll throw it back in the incubator, see what happens. What's a couple other days? We had a couple bad ones in a row here, but put them back in, see what happens. Showing the difference here between that one you could see all the way through, and then this one was kind of dark and had some half and half action to it. So just gonna mark them up, that way there we know. Time. Well, shit. Time will tell. I think that's one of the good things about duck eggs, is they're a lot thicker, so. These next few eggs, again, just gonna be able to see right through them, so again, not a good egg, but we end up keeping all of them in the incubator just for a few extra days. Why not? See what happens. See, here's how it works, okay? Hard to really tell. This is only my second time doing it, first time with ducks. The chickens, the first time I candled them, it was also hard to tell. I couldn't really tell if they were good or not. And it ended up being that we had mostly fertile eggs with the chickens, even though if you saw that other video, I was ready to throw away about 5 or 6 of them eggs and cracked one open and found something. So we're not gonna do that with these. We're gonna let them ride and see what happens. So we're gonna make sure, plug everything back in, get the incubator back up and running, get the eggs back up to temp, and we're gonna wait another, I think it's like another
8, or you said 8 or a different number.
Yeah, it might be another 8 days.
Yeah.
I also read something about duck eggs where after the 10th day, you want to pull them out and cool them down to like 86 degrees and then put them back in every day. So I don't know if that's really a thing. I've only seen one person do that, but he had decent luck with it. So it might be something we try. But so hopefully there's something in here. Again, hard to tell right now, but we'll keep plugging along. We'll keep them in the incubator and we'll check back in. Here we are, day 10 or 11 for the duck eggs. I'm gonna candle them again just because I wasn't really sure a few days ago how they were.
take another peek at them, maybe get a better view. All right, so we're sitting at 100 degrees, about 32% humidity. I kind of want to bump those humidity numbers up a little bit. This was a fridge egg. Yeah. That's a dud, right? You can see right through it. There's no veins, there's nothing. That one's no good. Here's another fridge egg. So this one has got a little sac, yolk sac kind of moving in there. So I'm not 100% sure. I don't see any veins. But I do see a yolk in there. Most likely no good, but what's a few more days in the incubator? Ain't gonna hurt nothing. This one's a fresh one. I don't know. I feel like I would see veins at this point. I see a floating yolk, which you're supposed to see, but I don't see any veins. Again, same deal. We'll put it back in. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. That was the fresh one. This one's also fresh, but this thing is solid. I don't know. I mean, we're literally getting nowhere with this. I ain't got a clue. So, whatever. Couple more days. Why not?
So at this point, you can clearly tell I'm getting frustrated. I can't tell if these things are viable or not. Looking at this egg here, it should be clear that there's nothing in there. But when you're in the heat of the moment, you want there to be an egg, a good embryo. You want there to be veins. So when you're not seeing anything, kind of frustrated. And then, you see a solid one. You're like, I don't know. It looks like it's good, but I still can't see any veins. So I was just getting frustrated with everything. But don't give up and don't quit too early, because you never know when something cool will happen.
I don't know. We'll let those cool down to like 86-ish, and then I'll put them back in, put the heat back to them, and see what happens. All right, I went upstairs and I changed the batteries in the flashlight. And then I came down and they're laying here, and I candled one. Okay, that's a fridge one. That is vascular. There's a duck in there. Them are veins. That's pretty cool. All right, let's look at this one. Okay, I just replaced the batteries in the flashlight. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see, I get it, but there are definitely veins in this egg. I can assure you that there's a little duckling growing in here, which is pretty amazing considering these were in the fridge for quite some time. So my friend is going to be very excited to hear the news. She's gonna be a duck mama. That's friggin' exciting. That is friggin' exciting. Oh yeah, here's another one. There's veins. I feel pretty good with that. Smell weird. That one's no good. I mean, you can see right through that friggin' thing. We're gonna leave that one out. Pretty sure that one's no good. Same with this one. See right through it. There we go. That one's good. See the embryo on this one. You can see that little dark spot there. There's some veinage in there. That one's good. This is crazy because these are the fridge eggs. The two that were fresh don't look like there's anything. That's wild. That just goes to show how crazy nature is. I got these eggs that were in the fridge for, who knows, a week maybe? Sitting in a refrigerator. And not all of them, of course, but it's looking like we got a couple. Another good egg. This is just wild, guys. You're talking a friggin' egg that was sitting in a refrigerator at, 35, 37 degrees probably. And the friggin' thing makes it. Turns into an actual chicken. Nature is unreal. I'm completely blown away by this shit. Crap, sorry. There's literal veins in there. I'm beside myself right now. That is clear as day. Clear as day, we got another good one. This just boggles my mind. You're talking probably 7-ish days these things were in a refrigerator, and they're good. All right, so I did this off camera, but unlike the chicken eggs, we got it right, and all of these are infertile and just yolks. So we had 6 eggs that I said we could see through, didn't think they were any good, and sure enough, they ain't any good. So I feel good about that. At least we don't have any baby ducks growing in here. So success. I got 6 of them still good in the incubator. All right, here we are, I think like day 15 of our duck incubating. It's time for the nightly cool down. While they're here, do a quick little candle on them. Don't need much. You can see them veins in there. See a little duckling in there. Good veins. Good veins. Good vein. That one's even throbbing. That's cool. Some more. I'd say them are all good still. So our duck eggs are looking good. So I was told you want to get them down to about 80 something degrees, 85-ish degrees. So right now they're sitting at 95. I just unplugged it, so we'll let it hang out for another couple minutes. Then we'll put them back under the heat. So ducks are doing good. All right, today's lockdown day. I was coming downstairs to take care of all this and get the rotator out of there, and that egg was wiggling. And of course, it ain't gonna wiggle now. She was moving. All right, we're at day 25 with the duck eggs. And day 25 in the duck world is lockdown day. So we're gonna pull them out. Give them one last little candle. Every single day I candle them, everything looks good, so I don't think it's hurting them at all. Plus, in the wild, I know darn well that the mother duck doesn't stay on them the entire time, so I think we'll be just fine. So, doing this little paper towel, and I'll spray it down a little bit. I did that with the chicken eggs, just to add a little bit of humidity, because I know we need some extra humidity these last couple days, so we'll give us some. On my chicken eggs, I did the dry incubation method, but I did not do that with these ducks because I had heard that they need much higher humidity, so that's what we did. All right, let's candle these 6 eggs, get them back in there. Jumping all over the place. I don't know if that's a frog or a duck in there. We did our last little candle. Gonna make sure our little chambers here are full with water. We gotta make sure they got good humidity, and we should have some little ducklings here this weekend. Give them one little spritz. Oh no, you shouldn't do that. Well, we'll see what happens. All right, come on, duckies, we're ready to meet you. Temperature's at 100 degrees. We're in lockdown, baby. All right, here we are on day 27. Actually, happens to be Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, even though you're gonna see this after Mother's Day, but still. So we have some pipping going on. We had it last night. You can see that little duck is pushing out and trying to work that eggshell off. So that's pretty exciting. This one here, you can see some pipping right down there on the right-hand side of the egg. This one here, some pipping going on right on the top there. And then this egg right here was jumping that one right there was jumping all over the place this morning. So maybe we'll get a little Mother's Day duckling back here. If not today, I feel pretty confident tomorrow that little fella should be out. So hopefully the rest of these come out and they're happy, healthy ducklings. All right, fingers crossed. So we got a baby duckling. It is Monday, May 13th. Slight problem though. It was supposed to be a yellow duckling because she was hoping for Peking ducks. That does not look like a yellow duckling. I think the father is in question here. Oh well, still cute. We got more eggs too though, so you never know. Not really sure why he went back into his eggshell. He's trying to go back. Or he's stuck. I don't want to open it. You gotta figure, oh boy. You gotta be able to figure this stuff out. Chip, 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 chip. Keep chipping at it. Keeps moving. Come on, you broke out of that thing. Well, there we go. That's, oh. Come on, little buddy. How do I say? Just stand up and back out and duck. Chip, 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 chip. Chip, 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 chip. Chip, chip, chip-a-doo. Chip, chip, chiroo. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Chip, 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 chip. Just stand up. I want to help you so bad. I don't think I'm allowed to, though. Chip, 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 chip. Alright, so our ducklings have all hatched. We had 6 eggs in there. We got 6 little ducklings. A couple of them have been in here since yesterday morning. So we're past the 24-hour mark. So I'm going to take the ones that are dry. I'm going to take them out to give the others a little bit more room to move around. And I'm going to get that nasty paper towel and all the eggshells out of there so that the ones that have hatched today that are still a little wet have a little more room. It's a little drier environment. I know I'm probably going to get a little bit of backlash for this, but I did this with my baby chicks. Everything worked out all right. So I'm going to do the same thing with these ducklings because they're on top of each other. There's not much room in there. So we got to get some of these dry ones out. All right? What's up, sweetie? Pretty sure my son just broke something.
I did it. I did it backwards.
Okay, so these are nasty. That's a dry one. That's cute. That's a dry one. And this one's pretty dry. We'll look at them a little closer here in a second.
Oh,
This is pretty disgusting. We thought chickens were gross. Ugh. I'm gonna put fresh paper towel down.
it's not working. Stop.
This is the first duck I've ever held
and it's a little duckling. This guy's, I don't know, probably 30-something hours old at this point, and they are so freaking cute. Again, I'm not keeping these because they're not for me. They're for a friend that wanted me to hatch them out for him. But I'll tell you right now, they could find their way into my heart real easy. My wife's back there shaking her head no. But they're so stinking cute. Alright, let's get them down in a brooder. Alright, this little fella here, I'm pretty sure is a Muscovy. I'm not very good with duck breeds. I don't know duck genetics. I don't know many breeds. But this looks like a Muscovy. So we're going to get him in here. This is not the ideal brooder setup for ducklings, but I'm only going to have them for one night. So again, we'll get their little beak like we do the chickens. I don't know what this one is. I don't remember. But it's cute as hell. And then we have this little greenish gray. This one's beautiful. So, they are definitely louder than chickens. They're looking for Mama Duck. Which is kind of sad when you really think about it, but because they don't have a mother. I mean, I guess I'm gonna be their mother. Yeah, but like Mother Duck. Don't worry, babies. Well, my 5-year-old's letting me know I'm not a duck, that I'm a human, so at least he understands that. So hopefully we won't have to worry about that. Oh, they're so cute.
They're cuter than our baby chicks.
Oh, they're 100% cuter than our baby chicks.
Yeah.
No.
Part of me wants to put a little bowl of water and let them swim. Not even 24 hours in this brooder, and they have made it an absolute mess. They're so stinking cute. But time to go to your forever home. They've been anxiously waiting. So let's box you up and get you over there.
First time in the pond.
And there you have it. So sorry I didn't get any footage from me actually dropping the ducks off. I literally just handed her the ducks and I left, so there wasn't much to see there anyways. But happy to report that all the ducks are doing well, and she's already sent a couple of them off to their new home because she just has so many different ducks and chickens and stuff around, she couldn't keep all of them. So I can tell you this, duck eggs, crazy experience. It was hard seeing in the beginning, as you obviously saw, but I'm just so blown away still at the fact that those duck eggs could sit in the fridge for 7 to 8 days, and yet they still gave me viable eggs and actual ducklings. So pretty cool. No more incubating projects for the rest of this year. I'm done with eggs. I'm done with the incubator. Now I'm focusing on meat birds, getting those other 6 chickens that we've seen hatch integrated in the flock. I got turkeys coming, so a whole lot of other things going on, but no more eggs. But doesn't mean there isn't some cool, cute little birds running around here still. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.